everybody. Happy hump day. I have a really cute project planned for tonight. I'm excited about this one. Look at this paper. Is this not precious? It's got like pumpkin spice cupcakes and lattes all over. I think it's adorable. So we're going to decoupage this onto our shiplap sign, the 9x12. And then we're going to use this, which is a cutout for the pumpkin spice and Jesus Christ transfer. So I'm actually going to use two. We're going to use this one. These would both make adorable shirts, by the way. I'll probably make shirts with them at some point. But we're going to use just the cup over here, and then we're going to use Pumpkin Spice Life right here on a tag, which I need Mark to hand me. I'm super underprepared because I was finishing a video. But when you guys jump on, say hello, hit the heart button in there. Comment Spice, S-P-I-C-E. Hit the heart button for me, sprinkle, S-H-A-R-E. Let me just find myself here. Hold on a second, I'll find them. Oh, I'm messy looking. No, it's like a little mini one. I'll find it in a second. Hope you guys are doing fabulous. No, it's none of those. It's okay, I'll find it. I'm going to set my timer right now so I don't forget. Every 10 minutes, the timer will go off. Whoever's comment is there will be put into the Sunday Funday basket. Every week we pull winners. So I'm going to use this word again because Mark loved it. It'll behoove you to comment. Mark loved it last week. Oh my gosh, you guys. My video is showing as a reel and it's not, this is not normal. I can't see comments. Hold on a second, I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, those are it. They changed things. Okay, so these are the little tags. I don't know what's going on. This is so strange. Our live video is showing as a reel, and so I can't like see comments or anything. So bear with me. I am Brittany with Sultan Designs. If you see the red live up here, we're live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay. Mark's here as well. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row. Now it's working. That was so weird. So weird. Yes, comment Spice. I thought I muted myself. There we go. All right. Pin my comment. I'm going to share this into the broadcast channel. Comment Spice, like I said. This is going to be adorable. I'm excited. It's going to be a good one. Now we're ready to rock and roll. We're pinned and all the good things. Okay, so we're going to start by painting our shiplap sign. Like I said, I got this off of Etsy. If you go to Etsy and you just type in like whatever type, I typed pumpkin spice printable paper. And then once you do that, you can purchase files from like small businesses and you can just print it. I just print it on best quality. I don't even do it on cardstock or anything. This is just regular paper. And because it won't fit all the way, I am going to do like, I'm going to tear it a little bit and kind of distress it and then we'll decoupage it on. But I'm going to start by painting this in our sweet pea color because if you look, the little cups are very close to our sweet pea color that we've mixed. Hi guys, how are you? We are on same day shipping on Etsy. We're all caught up. All mystery bundles are going to go out tomorrow. We're on a roll, you guys. Let me just tell you. It feels good to finally be caught up. For sure. No more bats. No more bats. So that's a positive. Oh, that was a nightmare. But we haven't had any. Mark's been checking, so gonna be cute. You can see it in your mind. Nice. Okay, so sweet pea is sage mixed with black velvet. You're only gonna see like the edges, but because this is white paper, obviously, I'm gonna do the whole thing. Just that way, when we decoupage it on, you don't see the white underneath. Does that make sense? Hey Heather. Hi Stacy. How is everyone? All right. We're going to go ahead and just do a quick coat of our color on here. I think this is going to be adorable. Are you guys a fan of pumpkin spice? I for sure am. Whenever it comes out, I'm super excited and I go and order my pumpkin spice latte. It's good stuff. Hi Samara and Christy. How are you, my friends? Isn't this such a pretty color? I think it'll go so well. And then we're going to paint our latte cup vanilla and then use some of the burnt sienna color and the espresso color. I think it's going to be good. Hi, Miss Connie. How are you guys? Hi, Nancy. So just get a good coat. You guys might be able to see something really cute behind me. I was working on a video. The video will be posted. But have you seen those pumpkins from like Pottery Barn? They're so expensive. I can't bring myself to buy them, but I decided to make them. I made them with, I just painted them with our paste and then used baking soda. You can also use flour, but Mark has celiac, and so we have to buy gluten-free flour, and that stuff ain't cheap, so I did baking soda. Hi, Lisa and Kathy. So just get a quick coat on here. I'm gonna kind of clean out my lines a little bit where the shiplap is, just like at the top and bottom, because that's where you're gonna see, once we put the paper on, you'll still be able to see like the top and bottom, if that makes sense. Can't wait till Duncan has, I know, pumpkin spice. I figured it'd be out by now. I feel like it gets earlier and earlier each year, but not out yet. I set my timer for sure this time, so when you comment, every 10 minutes it'll go off. If you guys want to learn more about joining our crafting community, again, comment spice. You can join our perks program for half off this month, so you can join for only $10, and then you still get your $20 design dollars each month, and you get 30% off everything, including our club. Thanks, my friend. Didn't they turn out cute? They're really cute. I'll have a video posted at some point, but I did it as a workshop idea for my team. All of us leaders are doing like a different idea for like a cheap workshop for our teamies like to have to make some money. So the pumpkins themselves actually aren't the workshop. I just said like have them come over, do terracotta pumpkins, have them bring their own pumpkin even. They can use your paste or your paint even if you don't want to use paste. And then have them do like a little tag, which is what I did right here with one of our transfers that's in the Summerween sale, and a simple tag, because that would make a super cheap workshop. Green's my favorite color too, Samara. I knew I liked you for a reason. Oh, can't get this closed. There we go. All right, we're gonna let that dry, but I'm just gonna clean these out really quick. I'll just go down the whole way, even though it doesn't really matter. But when I did that, look what I did. Hi, Callie, how are you? Kiddos come home tomorrow. Sophie has a scrimmage tomorrow night. I think it's her last one for the summer. And then Delaney has cheer practice. So I talked to Mark about this, and we're gonna start sticking to a schedule. On the weekends, it may differ. Your guys' best bet, if you want to make sure you catch us when we're live, is to be in our broadcast channel, because that's where we like post the most up-to-date information. But my plan is to go live each night, not every night, some nights we take off, but when we do go live at 9 o'clock Eastern. So I'm going to try to stick to that, and then like I said, sometimes on the weekends it'll change or whatever. But yeah, that's my goal, is to stick to it. I need to stick to a routine for sure. We had bats. So listen, Nancy, night before last, I was live and we were talking about bats because we were doing the Halloween add-on to the barn. And we've never had a bat or rodent of any kind, not even a mouse in our house. I'm a poet who didn't know it. Do you hear that? Anyway, never had anything in our house. Well, so that was Monday night. Yesterday, my mom was here and sent me a picture. She was upstairs cleaning in Mark's like man cave. And there was a bat up there, you guys. We've lived in this house since 2018. Never had a bat. You missed the size of the board. This is the 9x12 shiplap sign. All right, we're gonna paint this in vanilla, both the latte shape and the pumpkin. Right? Is that what I want to do? Yes.
Now every time I go up there, because it was like above the door, I like feel like there's gonna be a.
He gets a little nervous.
You like have to look because you think it's gonna be there.
Yeah. So vanilla, we're probably gonna have to do 2 coats. You guys know this one tends to go a little lighter when you do the first coat. I did, so that's what I used on these, you guys. They're like plastic pumpkins. They're in my Amazon link. I painted one in our color that's marmalade mixed with espresso. The other one's ash and then vanilla. So vanilla, I had to do 3 coats. The other 2, I got away with 2 on each. And then I put the baking soda over top. But I'll post a video at some point showing how we did that. They're saying hi to you, and you're not even coming on camera. How rude.
When I jump on camera, the views drop by 20 to 30.
You'd be nervous too? I don't think that's the case. He thinks that because he's on the video, the views drop. I told him that's not true. I like the 9 o'clock time too. I like that we have more people on at the 9 o'clock time. So, I was saying last night, like the one night we were live and we had like 50 people. I'm like, how do we have 65,000 followers and only have 50 people on our lives? Like, it makes no sense. It's kind of like, it's kind of like when I post a video and I only have 600 views and I'm like, we have 65,000 followers. How is that even a possibility? You know what I mean? It kind of blows my mind. The tag. What color do I want to pick the tag? I think I'll do the tag in sweet pea also. I know, Samara, tell him it's not true. I know. He's a dork. You'd freak out for sure. I know, it's spooky, right? Never had a bat. What are the chances? That's what I said last night. I said, I think one of you guys, like, put it in our house after we talked about it. Because, like, what are the chances?
Still can't wait to tell the kids.
We're not telling the kids. But, like, what are the chances that we have a bat in our house for the first time ever? Lived in this house how long? Just crazy. Yes, comment spice. I think this is going to be super cute. So just did a quick coat of that. And now, I'm going to actually tear my paper first. Give me a heart if you guys have ever done decoupage. I love decoupage. I think it's super fun. So what we're going to do is carefully, hi Karina, I'm going to make sure I don't have any wet paste on my fingers. I like it to look like torn, right? So I'm going to literally like take my finger and kind of guide it, but we're going to kind of just tear it all down this side, all the sides, whatever I'm trying to say. But I thought this paper was super cute. It was actually part of a bundle, and it had like a bunch of different like fall paper. It was super cute. There was like some plaids and all sorts of things. Darcy Foreman, you're gonna go in the Sunday Funday basket. Hey Brenda. Laura, you're home on Friday. I sent you a message yesterday or the day before, and I was waiting for you to answer, but you didn't. So I'm gonna hold that against you. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Are you doing another coat on this?
No, that one's good.
I have to clean the lights out.
Who did I say? Darcy Foreman. Mark's gonna take those and dry them, and we have to do one more coat on those. I reset my timer. I'm so glad to hear you're gonna be home soon. I bet you're excited about that. So you don't have to do like in-person therapy, Laura, when you get home. It's like outpatient. Aren't they adorable? They turned out so cute. They took me way too long today, but it was worth it. Hi, Karen. So literally just tearing it. Does not have to be perfect. It's gonna go on here. So I'm just going, and I just kind of like leave my finger there as a guide. But again, doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna use some of our what is that stuff called that I use? You had one in the house this morning and yesterday? What is happening? Dark wax is what we're gonna use. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. That's wild. I can't. Like, I did not go up there when it was flying around. Like, there's no way. I could not. Cannot even fathom. Yuck. Hi, Sonia. Yes, me too. They're all from Amazon. They're super cute, but I do prefer this one and this one. They're the same brand because the inside's like white, whereas this one, and they're both plug-in. This one's a battery, and it's like bright orange on the inside, which kind of
I think
bothers me.
that's okay, but those are
Yeah, I need to do another coat on those. Do you want to just do another quick coat for me of vanilla? I know, I'm so glad that you're getting to go home. I'm good, Sonia. How are you?
Let's do it.
I got rid of the thing. Was it open? He just spilled vanilla paste all over the floor. I know, Laura. It's okay. He literally just spilled an entire jar of vanilla paste on the floor. Yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, do not bring that thing near me.
On that note, I'll go inside.
No, you're not.
Do you have
Katie?
Give me a scraper, please. Like we salvage if I can.
All right. So I'm going to turn on my little easy press right here. Hi, Mary. The pumpkin in the back are stinky cute. Yeah, aren't they cute? I like how they turned out.
This might be fun to clean.
You what?
This might be fun to clean.
He's a mess, you guys. All right, one more side, and then we're gonna put a coat of decoupage on our shiplap sign right here.
Well,
again, does not have to be perfect.
you might have to do that a coat bait because.
That's fine. He was just trying to get out of it. Mark got it out. He put on gloves and he went upstairs and trapped it and put it in a container.
For sure, it was like a vampire.
Will the launch for the lookbook for the August 15th launch be available the day before the launch? Yes, I will post it. Only designers get to go to we have something called Inside Scoop, so we get to see it. So I'll post the link to the stuff that night, Thursday night.
And be ready, guys, because the peanuts went really fast.
Yeah,
before.
I would not. I would expect stuff to sell out very quickly, so I wouldn't wait around for sure. Okay, so there is what we have. Again, does not have to be perfect. We're gonna distress it more once we put it on here. It's still pretty wet inside of the like shiplap line, so I'm just gonna kind of take this and get a little bit more of that out, just because I don't want it to be saturated in there when I go to put my paper on. We're gonna sand it anyway a little bit too, but just get some of that excess paste out of there. Now I'm a mess. I know, I'm excited too. The only one we've seen so far is the Great Pumpkin one, but I'm super excited to see all the new stuff. So we have the Holiday Home Collection launching, which is Christmas, and then we have the Peanuts Holiday, which we know has some fall, and then it'll have some Christmas as well. Super exciting. All right, we're gonna take a 220 grit, go over the top of this. Let me find one that has green on it. Let me move my paper. So just give this a quick sand. Is there more than one piece? Yes. They told us how many, and now I don't remember. So I don't want to tell you guys and be a liar.
I think it's like 8 or 9.
I think it's 8 or 9, but don't hold that against me. Hi, Kathy. And we'll have all the cutouts listed as well when it comes out. All right, we're gonna take an 80 grit, go around the sides. Just bring some of that wood forward, and then we're gonna do a coat of Mod Podge. Looks pretty darn good to me. I know, I'm excited too. And we have like 5 launches for Christmas this year, so I'm super excited about
Never
that.
enough.
Never enough, that's right. I've been listening to Christmas music all day. Don't judge me.
I don't want to weirdo.
When is the launch? The 15th, Friday. Okay, so now, this is literally just gonna go on here, and then we're gonna take the dark wax and kind of apply it around the edges. But I'm gonna decoupage it on first. So I'm just gonna grab some Mod Podge. And I'm just gonna kind of put it around the middle here. I got your top order today. I have paste and inks. It's so hot in Arizona that I have to put them in the fridge for a bit. Oh my goodness! I bet. Can't imagine how hot it is there. Woo! I don't know how you people do that. How you live in places like that. All right, let's just go ahead and spread this out. I'm leaving, you know, a gap because the paper doesn't fill the whole board. Spread it out. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button, comment, spice. We're doing a spice project. I think it's going to be cute. Okay, let's see. I did pretty darn good, I think. Let me get it on here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Get it on. And get a little bit more right there. A little bit more right there. Make sure my corners are down. And then we're going to take our, I just have this little mini easy press. You can use an iron also. But this is going to activate that Mod Podge and make sure that it's stuck down. Just spread it all around. It'll make sure that you don't have any wrinkles and also just, you know, adhere it. It was 110 today. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you do it. That's way too warm for me. I wouldn't survive in a place like that, I don't think. Alright. I just like to make sure everything feels like it's down pretty good. I think it is. Isn't that cute? It is a cute little one, isn't it? It's a little Cricut, like, mini one. The only thing I really use it for is Mod Podge, decoupage. All right, now we're gonna take our dark wax. This is from Pills. It's in my Amazon link. And I'm going to grab a dry brush. I'll use a number 3. And I like to just take a paper towel. Hi, Christy. How are you, my beautiful friend? Isn't it cute paper? I know. I love it. I think it's adorable. So I like to get some on my brush and then offload, which I know seems weird, but I don't want too much on here. And then we're literally just going to go around and like apply it to the edges of our paper. And if it's on the board too, that's okay. Just kind of spread it all around. Saturday, we don't go out, it's even too hot to use the pool. I bet. It probably feels like a hot tub or something, doesn't it? Oh, I couldn't imagine. My goodness. I don't handle heat well, but I don't handle cold well either. But I live in Western New York, so I just deal with it.
I feel like 3 days a year that are nice.
Yeah, 3 days a
Seems
year.
like.
Kind of how it feels. All right, just going all along the edge here. I kind of like to tap it rather than rub it because I feel like it, I don't know. Then I kind of rub it in with my finger. I kind of do a little bit of everything, I guess. Dab and then rub to blend it. Lucy Obbett, you're going to go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. My timer just went off, but the sound wasn't there for some reason. Hi, Sandy. Lucy Obbett.
Lucy.
I haven't seen you in forever,
I was
Lucy.
gonna say that.
Lucy was a member with us for a really long time. Then she was a designer. But she's been around since the beginning. We love her. All right, just keep going. I'm gonna probably apply a little bit of this kind of all over the place too once we get it on.
Yeah,
Just to
the
kind
size
of,
and whatever, but I wasn't sure how much.
thank you. So Mark got the second
I had
coat
to go to the top
on
and find
the latte. Cut out. Again, that's on Etsy along with the little
Oh,
pumpkin.
that's pretty.
Isn't it cute? It's gonna be cute when we're done. And then whatever I'm offloading, I just go in and kind of, I can use that up as well. Received your Happy Mail? Yay! Everybody loves some good Happy Mails, right? You guys are just joining. We're doing some decoupage. We're going to add our pumpkin spice latte on here. It's going to be super cute. Looks pretty good. I like how it looks. And then I'm going to like add more kind of all throughout because I don't want it to be like so pure white. Does that make sense? I think instead of doing this though, I'm going to use a paper towel. Been so busy with our business. I bet. 4 rental homes. Look at you, girl. That's awesome. Congratulations. All right, paper towel. I'm going to dip it in here, but not a lot. Just so it's kind of, you know, on there, but not like, you know, a ton. Does that make sense? And then we're just going over the whole thing and just kind of rubbing it down. Oh, I love the look of that. It definitely makes it look way more like worn, and the paper towel method is the way to go for this part. I'm just gonna kind of rub it everywhere. I'll hold it up closer to you guys here in a second too, so you can see what I'm talking about. I was only kind of going in one direction, but now I'm kind of going in every which way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I couldn't believe how that I chose this one. I was looking at so many different backgrounds, and I chose this one because the coffee cups are literally like sweet tea. I thought it was perfect. Look how good that looks. Isn't that awesome? Like grunge it up and make it just not perfect. Yes, Comet Spice. All right, next thing we're gonna do. Did you say you sanded over top?
I didn't.
Oh, you did.
I did the size.
Okay.
I'm not sure what.
So now I'm just gonna take my pumpkin spice cutout here. We took some of it off the sides. We did 2 coats of vanilla, but I'm gonna distress it a little bit more. Bring some of that wood forward. And then, like I said, we're gonna be using true transfers. Isn't it cute? And then we'll just take a 220 grit, go over the top to smooth her out. Doesn't it look good? This is what gives you those smooth lines when you use your transfer. So see, that'll fit right on there. I think it's gonna be really cute. So now we'll wax it because we're gonna put our transfer on here. Just apply a little bit of surface wax. That's the Kills Dark Wax, Sharon. It's in my Amazon link. And then this is the surface wax from my chalk site that we use, you know, when we paint a surface or whatever. I like the decoupage too. I think it's super cute. Now we're gonna grab our transfer. If you guys are new, these are reusable silkscreen transfers that you can use over and over and over again. They're way better than stencils. We're gonna use the Pumpkin Spice Life part of this, and then the Pumpkin Spice and Jesus Christ, we're gonna use this. But like I said, if you were on in the beginning, these would make great shirts with our ink. But we'll probably do those another day. But we're gonna use it on this project today. So you just pull it off and fuzz it. They're sticky, and then there's a mesh silkscreen window in there. So I'm just gonna chalk the whole latte itself in espresso, and then we're gonna do the pumpkin in our orange color. Thank you, Karen. This one I think is from Maurice's, pretty sure. Did I reset my timer? I'm so bad at that. Nope, I did. I did it! Okay. So now we're gonna place this on here. Like so. Oh, let me move it up just a little bit. Right there. So we're gonna grab espresso. Got this stuck right to my desk. Do you have a meeting? I've never seen you work so fast. Really? I'm working fast? Trying not to lose people tonight. Last night we had like 130 people on, and then I started to do something that took too long, and everybody just drops off. So I'm trying to like keep it steady.
Like steps, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep engaged. Like it's cool when we paint and like do things, but
Yeah.
it's also like
We noticed anytime we're like painting something, people drop off, which obviously I wouldn't want to watch somebody paint either, but obviously we don't want to lose you guys either when we're live. So I think I'm just gonna do. This is gonna cover the whole thing, so I'm just gonna do the whole thing in espresso, and then we'll go back in and do the pumpkin afterwards, just to make it easier on myself. So spread the paste through, get your excess off. Super, super easy. And then peel it up. Isn't it cute? It's gonna be adorable when we're done. So there's our little latte, or big latte, I guess you should say. Super cute. He's gonna clean that, and then we'll do the little pumpkin, and we're gonna do that in orange to make it pop. And while he's doing that, we'll take our little tag right here that we painted. This is just gonna go somewhere. I don't know where yet. But I'm gonna sand it lightly, again, with my 220 grit. Over top, and then we'll distress the edges. I know, there's some of you that love watching every step and stick with us, but there's some of you that jump off when I start doing anything that takes too long. We're trying to keep people, like I said, we have 65,000 followers, and we worked so hard to get where we are, and then it's like, why did we work so hard to get this many followers when Facebook doesn't show half of them, not even 5%, 2% probably, of people our content. You know what I mean?
Not even 1%.
Yeah, not even 1%. It's crazy. It's very, very upsetting. So that's why we always say, like, it's super important for you guys, if you see something that we post, to heart it, comment, share if you can, all the things, right? We're trying to get it all figured out again. I don't know what. It's like something changes with Facebook, and then we lose all, like, traction and everything. It's just crazy. All right, so that is chopped. Now, no, I need that back.
No.
Yeah, I told you I needed you to clean it.
Can't do it. She's clean and she's put away.
I need it. She cleaned
You're
it.
lucky I didn't seal that because
You just clean it with tap water and a board eraser. They get their stickiness right back after you clean them, so we're gonna fuzz it again. And do our pumpkin in our orange color, which I'm pretty much out of because I painted that pumpkin back there. But this is marmalade mixed with espresso, so I have just enough probably to finish this. I'm glad you stayed till the end, Terry. I appreciate that very, very much, my friend. All right, let's do our little pumpkin. This will give our latte a little bit more dimension. And then we'll just glue this on. Oh, I heard that.
That was my neck.
I heard it.
Ooh.
All right, spread that color in there. Get our excess off. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? He'll clean that again for me because he's the best husband ever. He is working overtime. Do you find there's more people at different times of the year? Yeah, so it seems like we always have more when it's like Christmas time, but it really just depends. And like I said, like we, you know, when you have so many followers, like there was a time when we never, like probably 6 months ago, there was never a time that we were live when we didn't have 100 people on. And so now, like, we're struggling to even get to 100, and it's just kind of, you know, it's like, what the heck? Just doesn't make sense.
Do you need this again?
You get it before 4 a.m., it's late for you, I get it, girl. And that's why the replay is great for the people that, no, I don't need it again. For the people that can't, you know, make it at, you know, whatever time. I was going live during the day, though, and it, you know, not a lot of people were on then, and so I think if we just stick to a time, it'll get better. Heather and I like Maurice's as well. Took her school clothes shopping the other day. She's doing amazing on her weight loss journey. That's so exciting. Miss Debbie, you're going to go in the Sunday Funday basket. How much has she lost so far? That's so exciting.
What do?
I love Maurice's. It's one of my
Can you give me
favorites.
the backer sheet for those?
All right, we're just going to fuzz this. Like I said, I'm going to make a sweatshirt with this on it at some point. But I'm just going to do the pumpkin spice life on there. Mark is a really good hubby.
Yeah, as long as I have a zipper.
You've been
on
missing
it.
me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Carolyn. Don't apologize. Family always comes first, my friend. Do not apologize. All right, so I'm gonna do pumpkin spice life on here, but I'm gonna do the pumpkin at the bottom.
Yes, family and football always come first. We understand.
Good.
Is that what you said?
It's not what I said, but
Something like that.
I think I'm just gonna do this all in vanilla. We're gonna have a vanilla pumpkin. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. So let's just chalk our little pumpkin really quick. This is just going to be our little embellishment. You guys know I like my embellishments. I'll probably add some ribbon, like a little tassel or something. So spread that through there. We'll just peel that up. So there's the first part. Where's that? I need that dryer back. That's not plugged in.
Oh. Because that thing was plugged in. So
Yeah. You've lost 75 total from the very beginning. That's so exciting. Congratulations. That's okay, Marge. We appreciate you. Definitely like the night lives. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys can be here. It means a lot to us, for sure. Did they turn out cute? All right, we're going to dry this, and then we're going to do, I'm going to work my way from the bottom up. So we'll do life next.
I thought there was a cord here.
It was. I had to move it because I had to plug in those. So the vacuum's unplugged too. Like remember to plug it back in. So can you guys see my vision? Like this is gonna go on here. Then the pumpkin will go on top of that. I know, I'm gonna make a sweatshirt or something with it for sure. And the paste dries pretty darn quick. Now we're gonna take it and do life of that. Just kind of centering it. And then peel it up. We have life on there. Thanks, Megan. I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna start sticking to the 9 o'clock. And the only time I think it might affect things is sometimes when Parker has cross-country meets because they can last a long time, but we should be good. It'll be better than before when we did it at 8. Sandy, so those pumpkins are in my Amazon link, and so they were just plastic, and I made them into like the terracotta pumpkins that are so expensive.
Those actually turned out really good.
Didn't they turn out
I
awesome?
just noticed them.
I'm proud of those.
When she like, sometimes it takes me weeks to notice something new.
Yeah.
But I think because there's a light on, I spot it.
I've only talked about him a bunch of times.
You know me, I'm in my own world.
He's
over
in his
here.
own world. But yeah, I'll have a video posted at some point of how I did those. I just finished that video. Gotta edit it still. So there's that part. Isn't that font cute though? Now we just have to dry it one more time and then we'll do our pumpkin. Did you say you got that huge pumpkin planter in Wegmans? Yes, Michelle. Aren't they so cute? There was a ton. I'm gonna actually probably do that live tomorrow, that big planner that I showed yesterday. I'm so glad, Kathy. I love them too. I think they turned out really cute. Like I said, I used vanilla, ash, and then the mixture of marmalade with espresso, and then baking soda. But you can also use flour. But because Mark has celiac, we have to get gluten-free flour, and it's not cheap, like, by any means. His flour is, like, super expensive. All right, last part is the pumpkin. So that's gonna go above that. And I'm just trying to do the space. Oh, no! I didn't think that through, guys.
What's good, babe?
The pumpkin's gonna be cut off.
Oh.
Oh, no! I was thinking that I was gonna be good, but, well, it is what it is. I did not think about that at all.
It's so cold, though.
I was thinking I was going to be good. The P and the N are cut off, but it is what it is.
Let's see what it looks like. I think it'll be alright.
You know what it says. You get it, right?
Like a half inch too short.
super,
Not wide enough.
super close. All right, so now we're gonna just put it all together, add some embellishments and things. It is a quick project, but it's gonna be really cute. Like I said, we're gonna add some ribbon and some other stuff. I need to sand this a little bit. I noticed that there was paste on it somewhere. I should have turned on my hot glue gun. I guess I'll turn that on really fast. So I'm going to use tacky glue and apply my latte on here. So again, if you guys missed it, this is the 9x12 shiplap sign. Like I said, comment spice for all the supplies. The paper is from Etsy. I just searched pumpkin spice printable paper, bought the file, downloaded it, printed it on just regular printer paper. We decoupaged that on there, added our dark wax to distress it. I tore all the edges as well. And then these cutouts right here are from our Etsy shop. And we painted them in vanilla and then chalked them in espresso, and then that same mixture marmalade with espresso. Gonna glue this down in the center. Put it out there. And then glue this down on top just to give it a little bit more dimension. How stinking cute is that? I love it. Get this dry. I'm wondering, I should have painted this orange. I just realized it. It's too much sweet tea. So instead of using this, I might use this on something else. I should have made it orange. But instead, I'll use some ribbon. Mark, can you come stand here so I can look at my ribbon for a second?
Oh boy.
You need a latte right now? Me too, girl. Me too. I'm going to look at my ribbon. I do have some different florals I may use. I haven't decided yet.
I wish I would have prepared. I could have had about an hour-long story.
What? It's not going to take me that
She
long.
looks at her ribbon. She
You're
really.
so rude.
So every once in a while, I look over and she's like been there for like 15 minutes and she's like zoned out.
Sometimes, but not this time.
And I got her like, honey,
Mark,
come back to us.
you're so mean to me.
Hi guys, I'm here.
Be nice.
What are you gonna do with the corals?
I don't know, but be nice for once in your life.
Oh, Dave, I'm the nicest.
You're so mean.
It's kinda
You just like made me cry.
cute. Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did. So sad. All right, I'm grabbing this, which is like, I got this, I think I got it from Amazon, but it's got like a sweet pea leaf and then an espresso leaf. And then I have some orange. Mark's just adding.
You want me to glue something on?
No, I
Your
don't
town
want
is getting a Dunkin'?
my town?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say Cancerega's not getting a Duncan.
Shouldn't call him said it.
I wish. I'm jealous.
So what's up, guys? Talk to me. I don't have much to say, so I'm just here.
He's like super. I need
You
a
zone
lace.
in to make sure you get it right? Yeah, pretty much.
I need some lace. There
I
it
might.
is.
You got about 30 seconds. I'm going to start gluing stuff down.
No,
so.
you're not. All right, I got it.
She's back. She just came back to us.
Get out of there. Yeah, so if I would have started over, I don't want to restart, but I can use this on something else, but I definitely would have done it orange and then added it on the side. I just feel like,
Well, after you had the ribbon and stuff,
yeah,
that'll
maybe
break it
it'll be
up
better.
more.
Okay, let's make like a tassel type thing. So what I'm going to do, you have a ribbon addiction too? So I have some lace here. I don't know how long I want my tassel. I'm going to hang it like, kind of like this, off the top, I think. So I can always cut it down if I want to. I'm just going to angle, and I like to do 2 strands of each. So I'm going to do 2 of my lace. All of this ribbon is actually in my Amazon link as well. To the very bottom of the message that you'll get from us when you comment spice. And then I grabbed a little bit more green. I know that seems counterproductive when I said there was too much green, but this is like really thin and it's like a velvet. And I like to add like different textures and stuff when I'm making like a bow or a tassel or whatever. Isn't it so cute? Mark, are you working on your next surprise? Jennifer wants to know.
I started it.
He did start it.
Yes, I did.
He started it. All right, so 2 of these, and then I have some orange. Alicia removed it. You're gonna go in the Sunday Fun Day basket. I'll let Mark write your name down. I'm gonna take a drink. Mark does good placing florals. Yeah, he does.
Where's the marker?
We'll let him believe that. I just threw it on the floor. You're welcome. All right,
They said I did it, so
look how good that looks.
Where's the marker, babe?
It's on the floor, babe.
But where?
All right, got that one. Didn't I grab one more? What did you just do to me? Oh yeah, the
Are we
leaf one.
marking out things again?
No, I'm okay.
I forgot the name you said already.
Tag needs to be another color. I agree, but we'll see when we add the ribbon if it changes things.
What name did you say?
What did I say?
Alicia something.
Remove it. Just write R. You won't be able to spell that.
Huh. R.
Do I do craft shows? I do not. I did one when I first joined as a designer, but those just aren't my jam. I prefer to just go live and hang out with you guys. You bought some Pepsi Zero? I love it too.
Plus, when we live, like, it's so hard to do shows or workshops just
Yeah.
because we're so remote.
All right, so now what I'm gonna do is just take my ribbon and fold it over, and I like to just layer it. So we're gonna do one of these, then I'm gonna do the lace, and then I'm gonna do some of the green, and then I'm gonna do the same thing again. Doesn't have to be perfect. If they're not perfectly lined up, that's okay. And then the lace, and then the green. What do you do with all the projects you make? Once a year, we do a finished goods auction. And then I'm gonna use some of my off-white twine right here. I'm gonna cut it a little bit longer. I'm glad I go live too. I love you guys. We have fun together. So then I'm just gonna tie this around here, like so, and then we just have like a really simple, like I said, we may trim that down. It may end up being too big, but yeah, it's way too long, but we can trim it down. So I'm probably just gonna take it on the side, I guess. I'm gonna kind of hang it like that, I think. I may use this, but let's see what I feel like after we take a little bit more dark wax to it. Remember watching one of my first lives? Aww. That was a long time ago, huh? All right, so this is the same thing we used on this. We're just gonna apply this around the edge of our tag. And I think this will help it to be a little bit different. Not to be lost or whatever you said. So just tap it all around the outer part here. You can go as dark or as light as you want, but like I said, I like to just like offload it and then go in and tap it on. We did this thing this morning about seeing if we had gotten orders from everyone in the United States, but I don't think we've ever shipped to Hawaii. We did one time to Alaska, but I don't think we've ever shipped to Hawaii. So if you're from Hawaii,
Is that the only one?
We need a Hawaii. I think that's the only state we haven't.
If any of you guys move to Hawaii, order one thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go around the little hole right here too. I'm pretty sure that's the only state we haven't had a purchase from. There, I think that helped. I like it. Hey girl, hey, how are ya? All right, so now I'm gonna glue this on. Got my glue gun on here. Our styles are similar. I love that. All right, so I'm just gonna glue this on the top right here. I'm just gonna literally add some glue. Glue that down. And then my extra long twine will come in handy. I'm probably gonna trim these just a little bit. They're a little bit too long, but isn't that cute? I like it. This one right here is supposed to be in the back. So now, take this. And just kind of go like that. That's cute, you guys. Look. Where's my other lace? There should be 2 lace on the front. Oh, there it is. Let's bring him to the front. I'm gonna trim this just a little bit, just here on the bottom, and then I'll hold it up. Tell me what you guys think. I think adding the dark wax helped the tag, but in hindsight, I would have gone in and done the tag in like an orange, but still, it's okay. Just trim these all a little bit. Isn't it adorable? I love it. I think it turned out so cute. Isn't that cute? Let me get this one turned the way I need to. What do you think? Cute, right? Isn't it adorable? My aunt and uncle live in Hawaii. Oh, really? Well, I'm jealous of them. What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Hit the heart button. I think it's adorable. Cute, right? I love it. So again, the cutouts are on Etsy. You guys can grab them. But I think that turned out really cute with the decoupage paper and all that good stuff. So, as always, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I was going to add berries, but I don't think it needs it. I think we're just going to leave it as is. But if you have any questions, let us know. If you guys want to join our crafting community, join Perks for half off this month. Join for $10, you get 20 design dollars, and you get 30% off everything on our chalk sites. And then you can join our club and get that adorable bow trellis pattern that we've already used a couple times. We'll use it again at some point here. Isn't it cute? I love it too. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your nights. I'm sure we will see you guys probably tomorrow. Take care.